Good morning, guys.
Hello.
This is the first ultrasound scan that we're having in Dublin.
Look out, here she comes.
Okay, can we just talk about the fact that it's October and we're wearing sunglasses in Dublin?
Who knew, right?
It is ridiculous. Ridiculously amazing. Since we announced that we're pregnant, this is the first ultrasound scan that we're having in Dublin.
Yeah.
But it's the second. You guys know my pregnancy story. So I basically had the first one in Germany, and well, I never got to do an early pregnancy scan because you know why. So this is going to be the nuchal-translucency scan, which is a scan in your first trimester that basically tells you that the baby is okay.
Yeah, it's just basically a health checkup, basically,
Yeah.
right? In a sense, for the baby.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
Yes. And to be honest, it really brings back the memories of Kian's pregnancy, because obviously we're doing it at the same clinic, you know, and the same sort of routine. So very exciting, actually. And it feels like it was just yesterday with Kian, for me at least.
Yeah,
The same trips we did, you know, for the scans and everything.
David literally made every appointment.
Of course, and I will do now too.
Yeah, it's so cute. But when we had to go to the antenatal classes, most women who didn't come with their husbands, of course it's understandable that these are working hours, but some of them actually said that their husbands weren't interested. I was like, how can your husband not be interested in coming? I'm gonna show you guys what my bump looks like now. So you know from my history, I'm used to having really big pregnancies. I don't want to say big babies because like hopefully this baby doesn't come out the size as Kian. Normally they don't let us film in the ultrasound suites. I think the most we could do is to just sneak up a video of just me, but they usually don't let you show the room or the screen.
Yeah.
So we will definitely update you guys when we're done.
Cause you'll never be mine. I listen when she talks, I watch her when she walks. She's giving me these feelings that I've never felt before. And she will never know that I love her so.
Hey guys, so appointment is done.
We're finished.
Sorry, I'm just really over the moon that everything is fine. Since I got back from Germany and waiting for this appointment, every day has just been a blur. I've been so paranoid, so stressed out. Like everything's like, oh my god, this is happening. I'm like, David, feel my belly. This doesn't feel right.
Anything we wanted to talk about the baby, she was like, let's wait until let's wait until the scan. I first want to have the scan before thinking about it any further. But yeah, very, very happy.
I've been so paranoid. I have literally not told my family that I'm pregnant yet because I just wanted to make sure that everything was fine with the scan, which it is, thank God. Yes. So I'm going to spend the next few days calling up all of my family.
It's gonna be some interesting calls.
Yeah, the good thing is they don't have to wait 9 months for the baby.
Yes,
technically,
it's true.
It's not a long wait anymore since I'm already literally tomorrow in my second trimester.
One advantage, exactly. It's only maximum 6 months to go now.
Yeah.
So, but it's exciting.
Yeah, I don't really like saying due date, because I feel like babies just have a mind of their own and they just come whenever they want to come. But my due month is March, and it would really be exciting to have a Pisces as well.
That's true.
David and I were actually talking about like baby names. We have no idea if it's a boy or if it's a girl, but trust that I've already picked out the name.
Of course, for either gender.
For either gender, I'm like, bring it on, boy or
This
girl.
is one of the most important things for Adanna, I think, when it comes to babies. Like, what's the baby name?
Yeah,
and the meaning behind it.
Yeah, thank you.
The
It has to have a meaning.
Exactly.
Almost every Nigerian name does have a meaning.
Yeah, yeah.
So I don't like to just throw out names that don't have any
No real meaning, yeah.
strong significance.
And the additional consideration for us is also sometimes to think about how the name would be pronounced in German. You know, not just in English, which is the obvious and first language, but actually also to figure out a little bit how it sounds in German, since that's sort of the secondary or second language if you want. Yeah. So that's sometimes a bit funny, you know, we find a name, very great name, you know, sounds great in English, very soft, nice, suits the surname, great meaning, and then we're like, okay, how would a German pronounce? We're like, oh my god. That's a punishment for every child. But
so we're not heading to lunch to celebrate.
Absolutely, this needs to be celebrated with some very, very good lunch, maybe some orange juice.
Some orange juice.
This time, it's so funny, this time has come again where it's just all about orange juice, water, and you know.
And David, you have to be a supportive husband, so there's no drinking alcohol when your wife is pregnant. We're both pregnant, which means you don't drink as well.
With a few exceptions when you're in bed. Maybe in the evenings when Adanna is going to bed already, because that's a good thing. Because when you're pregnant, or when she's pregnant, you know, she gets tired so much. So she then used to, with Kian, she used to go to bed very early. It's like, you know, you just have to wash the glass afterwards, put it back in the cupboard so she doesn't know. Hide the bottle.
I really appreciate you being supportive, honestly.
Always. Of course.
But you can eat, I let you eat pate and soft cheese. I'm not allowed to eat it.
Thanks.
It's kidding. Hey guys, so I'm on my way to the Royal College of Surgeons. Most of you know that is the college that I studied medicine. So I am pretty proud and honored to be going back to RCSI as a guest speaker. So there's an alumni event called In Conversation With, where they have conversations, I suppose, with doctors who graduated from RCSI who have done one or two very interesting things. Not that I'm claiming that I deserve a spot there, but I'm actually honored that I got invited. And more exciting for me is the person that I'm in conversation with. The person that I'm sharing the stage with is Dr. Huria Kazim, who's the first female surgeon in the UAE. So imagine sitting next to this legend and having a chat. I'm actually honored. So I picked David from work.
Hello.
Because David is my backbone, as most of you know. I was thinking about this today, David, and I literally cannot survive without you. Honestly, because you support me in many ways than you even know.
Thank you.
So anyway, I said to David after work, well, thankfully this event is only starting around 7 p.m. So work is over, I picked David up and we're heading there. This is definitely not what David is going to wear.
You see, I wanted to. I think it looks nice.
I was like, David, are you kidding me? Do you think I'm gonna let you show up to RCSI looking like that? But anyway, I've packed his suit, which is hanging in the back there, and a nicer pair of shoes.
So guys, as promised, changed, looking, I think, good. We're in the university right now. First people are coming already. Adanna still in the room with the president and Mariah, and they're just doing a briefing before coming to the room for sound checks. And then we'll see. It's very exciting because I think it's going to be sold out.
Who is the first female surgeon in the UAE. It's really mind-boggling. You guys know I'm all about female empowerment and femspiration, and it's just such an honor to be sharing the stage with you. And it's women like you that really inspire me to want to pursue a career in surgery.
And you have to. You have to.
I will. It's a promise. When my kids are older.
Exactly. We're going to give the ladies a couple of moments to settle themselves on our stage. So, President, members of Council, distinguished guests, one and all, good evening.
It's a pleasure for me to be here today, and it's an absolute honor to be sharing the stage with you. So let's start off by talking about our time here at RCSI. The fun fact is you graduated the year that I was born.
Guys, how amazing was Adanna? She just finished her talk.
What did you think?
It was absolutely amazing. I could see that in the beginning you were a bit nervous. You know, I know the signs. Yeah, a little bit. You know?
I was trying to comport myself.
And you're trying to find the right words and be very careful. But at the end, actually, you were literally just yourself. Like, which is good.
Yeah.
You kind of forgot that people were in the room. You know, you just went on, which really was good and very powerful as well. You know, like there were a few questions at the end. You know, not critical, but you know, kind of playing devil's advocate, you know, and I love the way you're like, you know, you wouldn't have expected because all these are like really senior surgeons and all these high people. But Adanna was like, you know what, I don't care who you are, like this is my opinion. It was amazing.
Yeah, after that I was like, oh, I might lose my job.
Yeah. I mean, at some point I was like, oh, I hope she doesn't take this now to the next level, you know, but it was perfect. It was really
No, next level is only when I argue with you.
Oh, wow.
I'm kidding.
Well, then, let's go to the drinks reception now and a bit of networking, but that was amazing. So proud of you.
Thank you.
In the club, we'll do it tonight, yeah. From the back to the left to the right, yeah. All them girls looking hot, looking tight, yeah. Come on and move from the wall to the light, yeah. I don't know, maybe you didn't hurt me. We're gonna lose it tonight, yeah, no mercy. We're gonna turn it up crazy. We're gonna turn it up, ooh.
Let me see your hands, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, let me see your hands.
Let me see your hands, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands, let me see your hands. Wave them around like you dance, don't care. Popping bottles, you know how we do. We go crazy.
We have come to the end of this beautiful night.
It has been absolutely amazing. You wouldn't believe the kind of feedback Adanna received after the talk.
Wait, can we first acknowledge David's outfit change, by the way? I told you guys that there's no way he was coming into that talk looking like the way he did.
Well, you know.
Look at him.
Let me just go.
Look at how amazing he looks.
Thanks.
Oh, I just spent the last 20 minutes off camera appreciating David and giving him all my gratitude speech and telling him how supportive he is, you know, and continues to be even when I don't expect it. Like, you just go above and beyond. And
Thanks.
every time I do things like this, like invited to talk or something big happens, and people don't know the background story, like they don't know how much like you help me and, you know, support me and work with me to make sure that everything's a success. Thank you so much.
Always.
But were you proud of me though?
I'm super proud, honestly, because you wouldn't believe these were like some of the most senior doctors, head surgeons, deans of whatnot, you know, in Ireland, and the most respected in their profession. And the way they came up to Adanna, I mean, I could see them already in the audience during the talk, and then they came up to Adanna afterwards. You know, I heard a lot of them, like, they were absolutely, astonished that, you know, somebody who's just graduated 2 years ago was able to have such a sort of sophisticated, in-depth conversation about a very serious topic, of course. And also, especially the way she conducted that interview was super professional. Actually, the comment that I heard a lot of times was, look, the good thing, if it doesn't work out with medicine for you, you can definitely have a career in public speaking.
Yeah, a lot of people, like one man actually offered me a job. He's like, listen, if it doesn't work out, I can employ you. You could be like a professional speaker. That was pretty impressive. So the topic of today's conversation was suturing the gender gap, talking about the inequalities that exist and the gender disparity when it comes to surgery. We reflected on a few articles and statistics that have been published, and we basically came up with suggestions as to how to tackle this for the next generation of female surgeons. Hopefully the change happens in my time. We find that a lot of the reasons like young female doctors choose to opt out of surgery is because of the difficult lifestyle and the working conditions and the fact that it's not favorable when you want to have a family. I will definitely put a link to the actual video on the RCSI website for you to watch. We're going home to our little bub,
little rebel who's probably sleeping. No, he's
yes,
definitely sleeping now.
Yes, but we're gonna call it a night.
Yes. That was brilliant again, my love. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
So proud of you.
Thank you. Hey guys, so we're on our way to the hospital, and the exciting thing about today's ultrasound appointment is that we might find out the gender of the baby. So normally there's a 20-week scan which people normally wait for, and then you can find out, or there's a blood test that you can find out way earlier. David was so excited. I was like, we're not paying 120 euros for a blood test to tell us the gender, and then a few weeks later we have to do a scan anyway.
No, fair enough.
I'm not gonna do that, okay, because that gender is not going to change. So but although I'm not yet 20 weeks, because I have this appointment with my doctor, and I think I'm just almost 18 weeks.
Yeah.
It's about this time that you can check the gender of the baby.
At least you can try, right?
Yeah, well, if the baby lets us, right? There's a chance that we might come back today knowing the gender of the baby.
Ooh, that is exciting.
I'm sorry, I'm just trying to keep my cool, but inside I'm exploding. And should we tell them our preferences?
We can, yeah, of course.
So needless to say that no matter the gender, we'll be very, very thrilled.
Of course.
Like, I mean, as every parent would say, which is very true, honestly.
Yeah.
No matter the gender of the baby, all you pray for is a very healthy baby.
But
that being said, so you know the way that I thought, or I wanted a girl initially, and David wanted a boy, and eventually we found out that we're having a boy, so David won. Well, now now I really want a boy,
and I want the girl.
and David really wants a girl. And for me, it's just because I don't have a girl. Well, obviously, and seeing how cute Kian is, I just wouldn't mind having another cute baby boy, just because now I know what it's like to be a mom to a boy. And as much as I would love a girl to be her role model, a girl that's like a mini me, I'm almost nervous because I'm just thinking that I have to have these perfect girl child.
Yeah.
Whereas like even dressing Kian up is literally pants and top and shoes and we're off. But for a girl you have to think about the headband and all these fancy stuff. And just from my sister's experience, she said it's quite expensive.
But to be honest though, if you think about it, like I don't think there's a huge difference at that young age, like between the boys and girls, to be honest.
David, there is.
Maybe
doesn't wear any headbands.
Yeah,
now.
a bit of headbands here and there, but to be honest, I don't think there's a big difference. For me, I think the girl is just sort of naturally having an older brother, and now the next one is a girl. Like I want to have a little, you know, a daddy's girl now next. You know, that would be awesome.
You want to have a daddy's girl and a daddy's boy?
Oh yeah.
No, because people told me that Kian's going to be a mommy's boy. You lied to me. Kian is such a daddy's boy.
You never know though. This might still change. You never know. For now, maybe yes.
This might change actually, because in the last week,
it was like, yes.
In the last week, Kian cannot go a minute without looking for where I am.
True.
Mama. Literally screaming my name around the house.
Yeah, that's true actually.
He didn't used to do that before, obviously. Like, he didn't even care if I was around, as long as David was there.
That's true.
Yeah.
So let's see. You never know.
Let's see anyway. Yeah, it'll be really exciting. Well, I'll show you my bump now, once I can get this fall out of the way. Wait. So this is the bump. Well, I've been known to have really big kids. So I'm not even 20 weeks. Look at my stomach. And for those of you who weren't watching us before Kian was born, Kian weighed 10 pounds. I was like a whale.
Solid boy.
Very, very big baby. And I've decided to not make that mistake in this pregnancy. I'm just like, no, I'm not eating that. There's no such thing as eating for two. But nonetheless, look at the size of my bum.